Good morning, children and friends. Actually, in the series of competitive English day 10, from today onwards, we are starting test of, vocabulary. That is, one question comes, synonym and antonyms. Synonyms are words having similar meaning, and antonyms are words having opposite in meaning. So now we are starting because 10 questions in all competitive exams or even for a spoken English, if you don't have the stock of words and vocabulary, you are not able to use correct word, appropriate words in appropriate situations. So it's very important that you should enhance your word power, stock of words and phrases, so that you can speak fluently. So for fluent speech also, synonyms and antonyms are required. Synonyms मतलब एक ही मीनिंग का दूसरा वर्ड, और इसको जानने के लिए कुछ एक्सप्लेनेशन भी जरूरी है. जैसे आज हम लोग शुरू कर रहे हैं कॉम्पिटिटिव इंग्लिश enrich your word power. In that, we are starting synonyms, words having similar meaning. Words having meaning in similarity. They are very close in meaning, almost they are similar in meaning. Sometimes what happens that the confusion comes in board exam or any other exam. Sometimes what happens that in comprehension also in class 8, 9, 10, one word is picked from the, comprehension passage, and a word having similar meaning or opposite meaning is given. Such 5 questions comes in comprehension. But what happens that unless you comprehend the meaning of the passage, in that what sense that word has been used in a very particular sentence, you cannot really get the close meaning, because there one word has more than 5, 6, 10, or a large number of words close in meaning. But we have to find out in what sense that word has been used in that very passage, and for that it is also important to go for synonyms. So let us now understand what are these synonyms and how to really find out a close meaning, very close meaning, and how to reach the exact meaning also. Let us start. The very first word is irrevocable. irrevocable. तो रिवोकेबल के साथ इर लगा देने से ये ऑपोजिट हो जाता है. जैसे रेलिवेंट, इररेलिवेंट. रेलिवेंट मीन्स मीनिंगफुल, इररेलिवेंट मीन्स मीनिंगलेस. जहां आई आर लगा दिए तो अपोजिट बन गया. अब रिवोकेबल का मीनिंग यदि आप जानते हैं, अल्टरेबल, मतलब दैट विच कैन बी चेंज. अल्टरेबल, जैसे हम जाते हैं कपड़ा को, जैसे कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि कपड़ा है वो लंबा साइज का, तो वी गो फॉर अल्टरेशन, चेंज. सेम मीनिंग इज देयर. सो वेरी क्लोज मीनिंग, और rather you can say the right, synonym of revocable is alterable, and therefore the word irrevocable, which is opposite of changeable, that means it is unchangeable, unalterable. So either you will have to find out in the given set of words, the word unalterable or unchangeable. If these two words are somewhere, then we will first prefer unalterable, and if unalterable is not given as a synonym, then we will find unchangeable. The second word is adorn. Okay, let us understand first that adorn can be used in more than one sense. Look at that. Flowers, the women use, flowers in their hair to adorn their beauty. Similarly, we use certain kinds of cosmetics and, certain kinds of beauty talcum just to beautify our face, or sometimes we dress ourselves in a gorgeous manner to adorn our appearance. That means to beautify. Adorn means to beautify. So now we can use this in a sense that generally women adorn their, appearance with the help of flowers that they put in their, hair, or sometimes they decorate their hair by using beautiful flowers which are also having fragrance, so that add to their beauty. So adding beauty is adorning. Now what adorns our character is our mannerism. Mannerism and our good behavior adorns our personality. अगर हम अपने व्यक्तित्व में निखार चाहते हैं और उसमें सुंदरता चाहते हैं, तो हमें अपने मैनरिज्म या अपने व्यवहार को सुधारना होगा. We'll have to reform our behavior. A good behavior, a good etiquette, a good mannerism is an example of addition to our appearance or our personality, or it adorns our personality. Then come to the other word, repose. Actually, repose is a very simple word which means rest, being in rest, completely relaxation. Commotion is a very common word. Commotion. Whenever we are at a railway station, we are always confused with the continuous commotion. I mean noise, confused noise. That is also known as disturbance. Sometimes some type of disturbance is known as commotion. Whenever we are at a crowded place, we are always disturbed by commotion, repeating confused noises. So the best synonym of commotion is disturbance, and the meaning is confused noise. Sometimes commotion creates chaos. Chaos means confusion, chaos, and disturbance also. Nurture. Nurture means to bring up, to to take care of, or to grow. Actually, education nurture our mind. Mother nurtures her child, and makes him or her grow properly. A good diet nurtures our body as well as mind. Physical exercise nurtures our physique. So, to nurture means to make grow, or rather, we can say grow. So, it is the mother who nurtures the baby and makes him or her grow. And the other word is abuse. That is very common. Scorn. Abuse is unpleasant word. Generally, we should never abuse the right of the poor. That means we should never misuse. When we are able to misuse or exploit the right of the poor people, it is called to abuse. Like, sometimes we are, the youth are addicted to drugs. That is called drug abuse. Sometimes we call bad names to someone, use unpleasant words. It is also abuse. Sometimes we do not allow the poor to have their own rights. That is called abusing the rights of the poor and privileges. So abuse can be used in more than one sense. But the right answer is scorn. 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 An opposite of abuse is praise, admire. Docile means very submissive. Docile, submissive. That is a person who is easily controlled or easily obeyed. A very means noble and humble person is known as submissive. One who easily can be commanded. Considerate, thoughtful. Make an effort to consider somebody. If a person considers our plea and request, that person is known as considerate. So the right meaning is thoughtful. Irresolute. First of all, you should know the meaning of resolute, because then only opposite of resolute is irresolute. Resolute means decided, determined. He is a resolute person. He is a decided person. He is a determined person. So determined or decided is the synonym of resolute. So what will be the synonym of irresolute, which is opposite of resolute? Undecided, undetermined. A person who is not determined to do anything is irresolute. A person who has not decided to act upon any task is irresolute. That means undecided or undetermined. Frugal. Frugal and thrifty are very close, but frugal is one who is miserly, जो बहुत कम खर्च करता है, कंजूस. One who is miserly is frugal. इसका just जो opposite हो जाएगा, इसका हो जाएगा एक्स्ट्रावेगेंट. जैसे फ्रुगाल का ऑपोजिट हो जाएगा एक्स्ट्रावेगेंट, खर्चीला, जो बिना सोचे समझे खर्च करता है, एक्स्ट्रावेगेंट. और जो इकोनॉमिकल होता है उसका मीनिंग होता है थ्रिफ्टी, जो खर्च करता है लेकिन बहुत सोच समझ के करता है. दैट पर्सन इज थ्रिफ्टी. एंड वन हु इज माइजरली, जो खर्च करना ही नहीं चाहता, ही इज फ्रुगाल. FRUGAL. अनदर वर्ड इज मोटिव. मोटिव मीन्स होता है आपका इरादा क्या है. व्हाट इज योर मोटिव? इंटेंशन. What do you want to do? That is your intention. So, intention means motive. Motive means आपका purpose क्या है? What is your purpose? Pity means sympathy or mercy, and quest means to reject. And the last word is restrict. which means prohibit. We are restricted not to, abuse or not to exploit the public property. We are restricted, we are prohibited from, using loudspeakers in the common place. We are prohibited from smoking in the open place. So this is what we call restricted. Prohibited is restricted. A prohibit means restrict somebody, ask not to do that. So these are some 15 good words that we have revised, and I'm sure this will enhance your word power and enrich your vocabulary and thereby make you more expressive. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. This is Mr. Eddy Singh on the channel Easy English.